So, evidently, got a Christmas miracle here. Um, this is our Advent scene that, for the first time, for some reason, after we did our little procession, put the baby in the manger and stuff, and you light up all the Christmas lights on Christmas Eve and put all the candles on. We forgot to blow the candles out. I left to go to my parents earlier, ahead of the older kids, and all of us just overlooked something as serious. And as we see, the candles literally burnt down to nothing. I don't even know where the wax went in this one, but amazingly, it didn't catch fire there when it's inside this one too. Look at this. It didn't catch this on fire. This is amazing. Same thing here. It didn't really catch anything on fire here. Here's where the damage. It caught fire here. And there's an Advent calendar that counts down the days of Christmas here, and you open up a window every day, and there's like a little scripture passage in there. And it caught that on fire. It went through it, and it burned the picture that's behind, which is all the kids. It actually burned behind that. Look how it burned right through there, and it went to that. And then amazingly, it started here right next to it, and somehow miraculously it just burned itself out. It stopped literally at the baby Jesus, Blessed Mother, and Joseph. Literally, look at that burn mark right there, right? And that burn mark's all the way through. Some kind of miracle or divine intervention. I know some people just say it's just coincidence, but I don't know how this didn't just spread. And the fact that the flame, if you see this, it actually burned it in the shape of a flame, and it stopped, and it went this high. I'm not sure how it didn't catch this on fire, because this is an image of it's an old Latin Mass, priest holding the Eucharist, which shows what happens at the Mass. You got Jesus Christ being the once and for all sacrifice made present and stuff. This is just paper, because the glass on this broke some years ago. This should have caught on fire. And then right above that is another family vacation picture that we had that's actually sitting in front of a glass frame one, an old one. So all this should have caught on fire, and then it probably would have fell off the wall, and it could have spread to any number of things around here. The fact that this counter here didn't catch on fire is blowing my mind. Or the books that are next to it. Again, it's an old school Bible sitting here. Douay Rheims. And all this is just paper fuel. It's devotionals, but it could have been easy paper fuel. And we were spared. I don't know. This is wild. Come home, the house had a little smoke in it. It smelled like a electrical fire, and I'm looking around for something with the electrical, and it turns out to be this. It's just amazing. And again, whenever we do our Advent prayers and stuff, we never walk away from this wreath, because these Advent wreaths aren't really the safest. The candles, they get too low, they can actually catch the wreath on fire. This is artificial. Had this been real pine, this would have went up like nothing. So maybe that might have helped that it burned itself out because it's artificial, but still, I mean, this is all charred. It's amazing. This here could have been how my whole entire house would have looked, burnt to the ground, shy of some kind of intervention. Or I don't know who else is to think that this fire put itself out. I don't know what to make of it. Perhaps God allowed my recently deceased mother to intervene and put the fire or guide the flames. I don't know. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at that. The fire was all this, and then it started spreading here on a new spot, and then it stopped right at the Holy Family. And amazingly, it didn't burn through this thing. Oh, this is, yeah, look at all that. It's like, geez, oh man. Amazing. Amazing. Well, that's my Christmas miracle. After coming home from my parents' Christmas Eve. Amazing.